Time for another Kentucky Ballistics. This time, how tough is the Harbor Freight gun safe? I mean, considering what we've seen this man do to gun safes before, I'm pretty sure. He's gonna break it. I'm pretty sure this poor gun safe is gonna be in pieces, or a mess at the end. Let's see. Was there even anything in there? Or did he put something in there? He put a pot. Okay. Nice. Get creamed.
What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And you know, there's this magical store called Harbor Freight. And Harbor Freight is known for having just about every tool you can think of at a very affordable price. Now, sometimes it's really good stuff, and sometimes it's not so good. But they do have just about everything you can imagine. And every time I walk inside that store, immediately they have these setting up front. Gun safes.
Really? Up front?
Get used to this sound. You're going to hear it all day because it came a flood last night, and this place is nothing but a mud pit now. Today I have 4 Harbor Freight gun safes ranging from cheapest to the most expensive. So starting at the bottom of the totem pole, we have a Harbor Freight suitcase safe that's around like $30–40. Then I've got this little vault right here that's around $60, I think. Then you have the actual gun locker around $199, and then you've got this big old safe right here, which is for 22 guns, and I believe this is around the $500–600 range. But with my membership card, I got it for a little bit over $400. Now that sounds pretty good for your wallet, but how good are these things at actually protecting your valuables? Well, today we're gonna find out because I'm gonna torture test each and every single one of them. So
all of them are gonna be in pieces at the end.
We're gonna start out with the suitcase safe. This thing claims to be waterproof. Well, let's find out. I'm gonna open it up, put my valuables in here, which consists of 3 fudge rounds, which that may not be valuable to you, but I absolutely love fudge rounds, okay? Actually, you know what?
No, I get it. I get it, man.
2 in there.
I get it.
Yeah. I got my handy dandy rope right here.
He's having a food break himself, too.
Oh, it's floating. Well, that's nice.
Well, I mean,
that's actually a good sign.
Yeah.
We'll let that sit out here and marinate for a while, and we'll come back to it. Okay. Up next is the gun locker, and this thing is, well, it's kind of thin.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That sounds like just a regular old locker.
As you can see here, that door is not very thick, and pretty much the only thing holding it closed is this little rod right here. So, I mean, naturally, the first thing that I find myself wanting to do to this thing is just smack it with a sledgehammer.
There you go. I mean, that's what he's doing. Dude.
Oh!
Well, he's in.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that this Harbor Freight gun locker is not Neanderthal proof. Yeah.
Watch the fingers.
Completely off there. Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't even have to take the door off. I can just reach on in there and get out all your goodies, you know? I'm not very impressed with that one. How about this little guy up here? Oh, this mud today is a little much. Let's, let's get this little guy.
What do we want to bet that he's going to fall? In one of these segments, he's going to fall in the mud.
This one seems to be a little more stout than the gun locker. Even though it was cheaper, it's a little more sturdy, I think. So let's open it up here. 1, 5, 9, 8. So you can see the little door on it.
Yeah.
Is actually pretty thick.
Yeah,
Thick
but
stuff.
yeah.
But this isn't very thick. And back here, it's not very thick either. Hey there, little fella.
Big hammer.
My plan is to smash through the door. Let's go ahead and just give it one right on top.
Jeebus. Oh, well, I mean, something broke. Something broke.
Well, off our little cover there. It's supposed to cover up your little key thing. But I want to hit the door. I think that that's going to be the weak point. Just smashing right through there.
I'll do too gifted if he doesn't. Oh, well,
Okay,
never mind.
we've broken
That
the
thing
lock
is...
at this point. That's definitely not good. Alright, that door is starting to give. But I think I have too much surface area with this sledge. I need more of a point. So this is a 20-pound sledgehammer. Let's see how that does.
And... Oh. He's just freaking... Oh, well, there it goes.
So this right here is pretty darn broke. Let's see if we can shimmy it out of there.
Dude, that thing is just gone. Almost. Dude, that made a pretty good hole.
The ground is soft. Oh, I'm pretty
What?
sure this thing is full of mud. Look at this.
Oh,
I think
it broke through the back.
I think that I'm pretty sure that the back caved in. Oh yeah. Yep, looks like we also smashed the back.
Dude, that is sad.
So maybe I was wrong. Looks like these welds broke before the door broke. Actually, this entire little safe is split. Look at that.
Dude, oh my
The
God.
whole thing. There we go. Getting some of that mud moving. Come on, get out of there. Okay, well, this test probably would have been better if I did it on concrete.
Even then, it probably would have still broke.
Let's see what happens now. There we go. Look at that. There's the whole back end.
Dude, the whole
thing.
Oh my God.
So, looks like hitting the back of that safe with a sledgehammer was better than actually hitting the front. That was the weak point. It's got 2 Harbor Freight gun safes, 0. Okie dokie, I think it's about time we check in on our waterproof suitcase safe. Looks like it's still just floating.
I mean, it still looks like it's floating.
It has not sank. So that, oops. There we go. Moment of truth. Let's see if I got some soggy fudge rounds. Would you look at that? Well, it's actually waterproof. That's awesome. I'm glad too, because that first fudge round was not enough. It is indeed waterproof, but now let's see how hard it will be to break into this thing. I feel like if I just throw this thing on the ground really hard, it should break it open. It didn't. I'm kind of surprised. That lock is awfully flimsy. Will you shut up? I am filming! Well, alrighty then. I guess I'll just hit it with old reliable here.
Oh, well, dude, one hit. One hit.
That's pretty easy. So, again, Harbor Freight safes, 0. Scott, 3. Okie dokie, now time for the big guy. Now I will say that this one here does seem like it's gonna be a little bit harder to get into than the others, but at the rate I'm going, feeling pretty good. Before we get started, let's open it up. See here, 159 pound. I'll go ahead and tell you that this one is not waterproof. It got left somewhere over there and some floodwaters got to it. And as you can see,
my God. I mean, I don't should you expect a gun safe, a big one like this, to be waterproof? I don't know. However, I'm looking at it and the fact that it is, you know, that, yeah, this feels like a waste of money. Yes? You say yes? I kind of agree. I do kind of agree. Especially for how much they're going to be charging you. You kind of expect it to be sealed rather well. So this right here, just, yeah, this does not bode well.
That's pretty bad. That looks like my bed sheets after I eat Taco Bell. You can tell that this door is pretty thick. You have several bolts here.
Yeah, no.
I say first, let's take a few shots at this thing. I'm curious to see how thick that door actually is. So, you know, normally I would start out with something
God damn, dude.
small and then work my way up to something big. But I think today I'm going to go in reverse order. So this is a Barrett M82A1, and I'm loaded up with 10 rounds, 50 BMG, 660
Look how freaking massive those freaking bullets are, dude.
grain, full metal jackets. But you know,
more 50 cal.
Before I blast this thing, if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, you better smash that subscribe button. Do it!
Do it! Well.
That was a good hit.
Well. We can see it. We can see it impacting on the back.
Oh. Okay. Let's go have a look, shall we? So it appears we have either some...
The smoke is coming through the freaking seam. Oh my God.
Have a look, shall we? So it appears we have either some smoke or heavy dust coming out from our safe. I believe that's smoke. As you can see right here, we have all of our hits in our door. Let's see if we went out the back. Yes.
Yes.
It appears that every single one of them made it through the back of the safe. Let's see if we can get it open. Nope. Let's try one more time. I can hear the click, but it's not opening. Now there is a way to use a key we go. That's right in there. I'm pretty sure this thing's on fire. Okay, all right. Now,
Nope.
it's locked up. So we have no choice but to break into this thing at this point. So now we are going to work our way backward.
Yeah, I'm sure he's very disappointed that he's going to have to break in now.
And now we are going to hit it with a 12 gauge shotgun. This is my Spa's 12 gauge shotgun, one of my favorite shotguns. And I'm going to be loaded up with 5 rounds of 12 gauge. First, we're going to hit it with a door breaching round. Then I will have 2 rounds of double-aught buck. And then I will have 2 1-ounce slugs. The only bad part about the Spa's 12 gauge is loading it. Every time you load it, you got to push this little button right here.
Oh, okay.
Door breaching round is first.
Boom.
Let's go ahead and switch to semi-auto. Buckshot. Slugs. Let's go check that out. It appears the door breaching round actually just hit my keypad, blew through the back of it, but didn't really do a whole lot of damage. And then we have a hit right here with a slug. And then we have a slug that hit right there.
Damn.
Pretty impressive. And then all of our buckshot. Let's see if we made it through the back with anything. It doesn't appear so. Now there is a little dent right there. So maybe that slug actually managed to make it to the back of the safe. So now moving down the totem pole, we have a 500 Magnum. My
Yeah, technically down the totem pole, but that freaking gun is massive.
favorite handgun in the entire world. This is a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with an 8 3/8" barrel, and I'm loaded up with some Underwood ammo, Kentucky Ballistics, 600 grain hard casts. Here we go.
Freaking gun, massive.
I think it felt that. I'm going to aim for the bottom so we don't have any trouble figuring out which holes are which.
Okay.
Here we go.
Off to the side, I think. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Right there. I'm pretty sure those went through. In there.
How many rounds do I got left? Oh, I didn't shot them all. Let's go check it out, I guess. So it appears to me that the front door of this safe is not 500 Magnum proof. We definitely blew through that thing.
Oh, man. Dude, look. Hold on. Zoom in on that a little bit. Look at that. Dude, those went through.
We blew through that thing. Let's see if it went through the back, though. Oh, darn it. We almost made it through the back. Look at that.
Oh.
It bulged the back pretty good. So now for our last firearm today, we're going to hit the safe with 9mm, and I'm going to be using Ruger's new handgun. This is
I don't think that's going to do much.
RXM.
Oh, no, actually, you know what? You know what? With this damn gun safe, it might actually make it through. Yeah.
Pretty stinking cool. It's even got an optics cut, and I will be loaded up with some Underwood ammo, 115 grain, 9mm full metal jackets.
With this gun, it might actually make it through.
That was a good hit. Let's give it a few more, shall we?
Okay, now he's just going ham.
That ought to do it. Let's have a look.
See, it was this one right here, I think.
I'm having a hard time figuring out which holes are new holes, but I would say most of our hits are somewhere in here. We have some pretty good dings right here on the side. I seem to be pulling to the left today. Anything
I'm pretty sure that one was one.
I am pulling to the left.
I'm pretty sure that one was.
If we have any new holes, I guarantee you we don't have any new dents in the back. Looks like that front door is actually pretty thick, but again, back here, not so much. Up next, we have a Harbor Freight angle grinder.
I mean, Man. I don't think an a freaking grinder like that should be able to make it through. At least not that easy.
I'm about as good as those chicks on Instagram.
Uh-oh.
My Harbor Freight angle grinder just pooped out on me. That's no bueno, especially like the battery's still good. So I killed it. But that's okay, because I have a backup. All right.
A crowbar.
Let's just see if we can crack open this tin can. Already got me a nifty little hole there from my 50 cal.
Well.
There we go. No problem.
Are you telling me this is the thickness of the back panel for this safe?
Right here, I'm gonna bend it. Whee! Just like a can of sardines.
Are you serious?
Now you can see back here, we have a nice little thing here of drywall.
That's drywall? Ow. Well, stop. Yeah, no, dude. This is not $600 worth. That is not $600 worth.
Okay. There you go. Well, it looks like you have two pretty good options when it comes to this if you can get your code and lose your keys. One, just blast it with a Barrett M82A1 or $40 angle grinder from the exact same store. Regardless, there's solutions. Some cheaper than others. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh my God.
What did you think about these Harbor Freight specials? Let me know in the comment section down below. Personally, I'm more of a high quality gunroom guy with some gun walls, but are these something you would consider? If you did enjoy today's video, please do me a favor and give it a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. All those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott.
No,
Thank you
never
so
consider
much
those.
for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
I am surprised how cheap. But, I mean... The gun locker was basically just a regular old locker, just painted black. Yeah, I know, he didn't... I'm waiting to see the end. Because you know he always does something at the end. I'm like, my God, man, that is some cheap... Those are some cheap gun saves. God dang. They didn't even... They didn't put up much of a fight at all. They didn't put up much of a fight at all. And because he didn't... And because he didn't fall, I bet he would fall and I lost. So... Bam. There we go. 2 gifted subs for Lilypad, TTV, and Cassless.
Lily_Pad just subscribed. DakoGuyver gifted a tier 1 sub to Lily_Pad TTV.
And I'm trying to see how to say that last one. Cassless Chap?
Cassless Chap just subscribed. Yep. DakoGuyver gifted a tier 1 sub to Cassless Chap.
But hey! Oh man, that was pretty bad. Alright, that is it. That was good. That was just abusing those things, but whatever.